नमोऽस्तुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। जय श्री नमः ओम विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिन् इति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Guru and Gauranga, all glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Bol. Thank you so much, Mataji. We'll wait for 2-3 minutes. But before that, yesterday we didn't finish this very well. So actually yesterday my Bhakti Vaibhav class was by Aishwarya Matkarji. So I just wanted to join immediately. Here, it is a very important thing. Note down this. 18.69, correct? 18.69 is Nachatasman Manusheshu Kaschinme Priyakritamaha Bhavita Nachame Tasmat Anya Priyataro Bhuvihi Anya Priyataro Bhuvihi. There is nobody else very dear to. Priya is dear. Bhuvihi, Anya, nobody. So who is very, very dear to Krishna? Krishna is saying, this person is very, very dear to me. Who is that person? That means we have to go to 18.68. In 18.68, he tells a beautiful thing, Krishna. The person who follows that, 18.68, is very, very, very most dear to Krishna. So what does Krishna say in 18.68? That is a most secret knowledge also. Idam nate, no, sorry, not that one. Ya idam paramam guhyam. The most secret. Ye idam paramam guhyam madbhaktet vishvi jayati. Sorry, madbhaktet vishvi dasyati. Who is totally surrendered to me. Not only that, who spreads my messages, who glorifies me, who tells others, like, who tells about Krishna. What is that verse? Yare deke tare kaho Krishna upadesh. In Chaitanya Charitamrita Mahaprabhu says, no? So like that, whomsoever you see, whom all you give this knowledge, one who explains about the most supreme secret to everybody is my dearest person. I love him the most. So you all want to become Krishna's dearest friend? What do you have to do? Even people who don't want to say also, in such a manner, give them an opportunity that they may have to say Krishna. That's all. Glorification of Krishna. See, we keep glorifying. Even those who do not want to or do not, sometime at home it happens, in everybody's home it's not both Mataji and Prabhuji are devotees, correct? In very few families it happens. But wherever they are not also, maybe in-laws are there, they live in a joint family, everybody may not be Krishna conscious person. But the more we keep on glorifying, somewhere or other they have to hear. So hearing, they also develop love for Krishna. So this is the most important verse, 18.68, and the most secret knowledge. Of course, Krishna says, what is the most secret knowledge? Krishna has already told. What is the most secret knowledge? He told in the 9th chapter, the most secret knowledge, confidential knowledge, he told. What is that? Very easy. Last verse. Manmana bhava madbhakto. Become my devotee. Worship me. Always pay obeisances to me and to me. So this verse is spoken by Krishna in 2 places. One is the last verse of, that 9th chapter, 34th verse, I think. That is one. Another, that same verse is told in 18.6, 6 is Sarvadharma, 6.5. 18.65 also same. Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru mami vaishati satyami prati jane priyosime. one who pays obeisances unto me, one who always keep thinking about me, one who always glorifies me, one who worships me. He is the most, priya. He is more dear to me. Same thing here again, he is saying this 18.69. A person who talks about me, who spread the Krishna consciousness to everybody in this universe, is very dear to me. Got it? Even the previous one is also very excellent verse. What is it? 18.67. If you have the book, you see 18.67, such a wonderful verse. That is also. Idam te na tapaskaya, na tapaskaya. Tapa means what? One who is very austere. Na tapaskaya, 18.67. Idam te na tapaskaya, one who is not very austere. Na bhaktaya, one who is not a devotee. Kadachana, 1 in 1,000, 1 in lakh, whatever it is, somebody, whoever it is. Na cha chuchushave vachyam, na cha mam yo suyati. So this, what does Krishna say over here? This is what 18.67. Such a wonderful verse, you see. Na tapaskaya, one who is not austere, and na bhaktaya, one who is not a devotee. Kadachana means any point of time, at any point of time. Okay. Then another word is very, very important. Na shushushave. Shushave is one who is engaged in devotional service. Na shushushave, one who is not engaged in devotional service. What happened? These people are, what is it? Krishna will not explain this confidential knowledge to these people who are not austere, who are not devotees, who do not engage themselves in the devotional service. This word anusuyave is very, very important. Who is that? Arjuna. Arjuna is non-envious. Sakacheti, everything Krishna told. Anusuyave. Oh Arjuna, you are non-envious. That is why I am giving you this message. Okay, so whom Krishna likes, whom does not like. So this is, he does not like. 67, he does not like these people. 68, he likes them the most. Correct? Okay? Hare Krishna. So we could not spend much time yesterday here. So today we will go to that. I think we have to go to the question, if I am right. Correct? Arjuna is going to ask question today. Is it? 30,
Yes, Mataji, 6.32 we finished yesterday.
Okay, Hari Bol. So the most wanted thing is coming. Hare Krishna. This is a wonderful question Arjuna is going to ask so that Krishna will be able to give answer. Okay, we will read this also. Arjuna rejects Ashtanga Yoga. Why? He will tell. In the next verse, he will tell. Even I can control the wind, but I can't control my mind, he says. So he rejects. So what are the characteristics of Kali Yuga? It is given why people in Kali Yuga are incapable. This we have already told. 1.1.10. 1.1.10 Bhagavata. Prana Alpayusha Yuga Sabhyaka Manda Sumanda Matayo Manda Bhagyo Hyupadrataha. These are the things which characteristics of Kali Yuga people. Manda Bhagya, their life is very short. Sorry, what is it? Prana Alpa Ayuhu. Alpa is, very short life. Then Manda, they are dull-headed. Sumanda, very, very ignorant. Sumanda, it's an adjective. Very, 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 very Manda, ignorant. And Manda Bhagya, always they are unlucky. Hyupadrataha, they are always distressed. So in this Kali Yuga, it's very difficult to learn even Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam is so wonderful, so amazing. Once we take, it is a Rasajnanam. Swadu Swadu Pade Pade. It's a beautiful verse, It says Swadu Swadu Pade Pade. In every word, Rasa is filled with. Bhagavatam is full of Swadu. Where Pade Pade, every akshar, Prati Akshare, Prati Shloke, Prati Akshare. These all are the glorifications of Bhagavatam. Prati verse, every verse, Prati Akshare, every word filled with nectar. Okay? Hare Krishna, they are wonderful. So here Arjuna is telling, I I don't mind reading the scriptures, but I cannot follow this Ashtanga Yoga. It is next to impossible for me. I cannot. I wanted to tell you something. Just now I thought of and it slipped. Yes. 3 very important yes. 5 we have already seen. Out of those 5 also, 3 yes are very, 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 very important. What are those 3 yes?
Svadhyaya, Sadachar, Sadhu Sangha, Sadhana, and Seva.
Yes, Mataji, that is a 5, correct? Yeah, very good. But to be a good human being, leave off the devotional service. Yesterday we saw the 5 to that Bhakti Vardhanam, isn't it? So to be a good human being, what are the 3 things we need? Very important. If we don't know them, we are not considered to be, human being at all. 16th chapter, the last 2 verses, Krishna tells. Mataji, they all are process. You are very right. They come under Abhideya. Now I am giving you hint. 16th chapter, last 2 verses you see. यच्छास्त्र विधि मुत्रिच्य वर्तते कामकारतः न स सिद्धिम् अवाप्नोति न सुखं न परां गतिं तस्माच्छास्त्रं प्रमाणं ते कार्यकार्यव्यवस्थितौ ज्ञात्वा शास्त्रमिदानोक्तं कर्म कर्तुम् इहार्हसि. Hare Krishna. Mataji's that Mangalacharan tune, I changed the tune of Bhagavad Gita verse. Hari Bol. It was very nice, Mataji. Your Mangalacharan tune, no? It's so nice to recite Bhagavad Gita verse also in that tune. Hare Krishna. Yes, so what is the hint you got with these 2 verses? Shastra.
Follow scriptures.
Hari Bol, excellent. Shastra, correct. One who follows the Shastra, one who does not follow. One who does not follow, na sukham, na parangating. Where he is going to end his life, we don't know. But opposite, tasmaschatram brahmanopte. One who knows the Shastra, karma kartumi gargasi. They nicely do their duty in what? Naishka. What is that? Nishkama karma yoga. Okay, Shastram. Very correct. 1 yes. Correct, Mataji. What are the other 2? This Shastram under whose shelter we should learn?
Bonafide Guru.
So spiritual master. So Shastra and spiritual master. Another one. Hare Krishna. That is
the Seva.
And
Sadhu Sangha.
yes, Prabhu, correct. Guru, Sadhu Sangha and Shastra. We should be under the shelter of Guru, learn the Shastras in Vaishnava Sangha. What? Shastras. So Guru, Sadhu, Shastra. So Guru we know, Sadhu is Vaishnavas, Shastra is the scripture. So a person who does not want to learn the scripture, he cannot be a good human being only. He will end up doing Visana, Tamoguna, Sattva, Rajo. So Tamoguni people do what is right. They know what is right and Sattva-guni people, they know what is right, they do what is right. And Tamoguni people, they don't know what is right and they do what is wrong. Okay, extreme. And Rajoguni people, though they know what is right, they'll be doing what not is right. Tamoguni people, they don't know what is right and they will do what is wrong. Correct? Okay. So how do we come to know? Where from we learn these things? What is correct and what is to be done? It all have been given like with the product, the manual comes with our life only, Shastra. When the Lord created the material nature, He gave the Shastras, but we don't learn it. But unfortunately, in other religion, at least they, read their religious book. But here, even so-called Brahmanas, very, very great devotees they may be even, but they do not want to learn Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita. They will argue what they know is Shastra. I know Shastra, I know Veda, everything they will say, what is comfortable to them. This is a problem in our religion, So that is why we went for this book distribution today, It was so amazing to tell them about the Bhagavad Gita and convince them to buy. It is not that, actually book distribution will make us so humble, really, because we go to 10 devotees, we try to convince, sometimes even not a single person may be convinced. But sometimes we try to convince whomsoever, they all get convinced. It's all again Guru and Prabhupada's mercy only. But 90% people will they did not even, so many tell Hare Krishna, They were all coming to the temple. We put up the stall outside the temple. Being Vaikuntha Ekadashi today, so many used to come in that Vishnu temple we went. So many came. Whoever was coming, we used to tell, Hare Krishna with the book in our hand. No, they see the book, they won't say Hare Krishna. They will, the moment they get down from car only, they see us, we are there with the book, they will turn like this and go. You go behind them and say Hare Krishna, they won't even respond. But it is okay. Who all are merciful, only Krishna will give. No. So that makes us more humble. Really seriously, Prabhu, one head is there for our area, Bhakti Vriksha head, Prabhuji. He was telling last week, they put up in 2 places in Annanagar. He said from morning to evening, not a single book, nobody took like that. So because they don't believe Shastra, everybody said we have Bhagavad Gita. We tried to tell this is Srila Prabhupada's book. They said, no, we have Bhagavad Gita. Everybody said we have Bhagavad Gita at home. And Samto, they said, from ISKCON only, we bought the whole set of, it may be true also, Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, everything. Last week only we bought from somewhere. One Mataji told, Mataji, last time we went to Sri Rangam, there they gave free of cost book, Mataji. So I told Mataji, to get the free of cost book, you have to travel by train, buy ticket and go there, no Mataji. Instead, you can buy here itself. They are not convinced. Okay, anyway. Shastra means people are not ready to accept it. Hare Krishna. Okay, this is Arjuna considered Ashtanga Yoga very, difficult. So that is a question. Now it is coming. 33. Who wants to read the translation? Be ready. Hare Krishna. Arjuna Uvacha Yoyam Yogastvaya Prokta Samyena Madhusudana Tasyagam na Pashyami Chanchalatva Stitim Stiram. Hare Krishna. Translation.
Shravanand Prabhu, go ahead.
Oh, thank you, Maharaj. Hare Krishna. It is on this
33 translation, Prabhu.
translation. Wait a minute. Okay.
My book is 299.
33, right, Maharaj?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, sorry.
It's
Arjuna,
okay.
oh Madhusudana, the system of yoga which you have summarized appears impractical and unendurable to me, for the mind is restless and unsteady. Purport sorry, translation purport given by S. Bhakti and Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada.
Ki Jai, Hari Bol, no problem. So here, what did we see? In this chapter only, it was given the whole process. How, where that wind will not put off the lamp, stiram, where there is no wind, like that our mind should be, it should not oscillate. And the platform should be very high, deer skin should have been put, one has to be erect, focused. So many conditions Krishna told, no? So Arjuna got so afraid. Krishna, if you keep on saying one after the other, how I can follow all these things? He got very perturbed. So he is saying, what? So, of course, Arjuna cannot say about this focus, correct? He was the one, you all know, both 2 places at least where he was too much focused, correct? One the parrot, bird on the tree, and the other one hitting the that revolving fish, seeing the shadow on the oil. Is it not? So he did everything. But he is asking for us, correct? Because in the Kali Yuga, just now we saw the characteristics in the previous line. So people cannot focus. Vyavasayatmika buddhi is highly impossible. So, oh Krishna, how we all can, focus like this in Ashtanga Yoga? Impossible. Not practical at all. He is saying, correct? So here, yes, Prabhu, read this also. You are on mute, Prabhu. Shavananand Prabhu, not able to unmute? Yes, Prabhu, read.
Arjuna considers Ashtanga Yoga practice impractical and unendurable. So, this one only, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhu, super excellent.
Super excellent abilities of Arjuna as compared to men of Kali Yuga. He belonged to the royal family. He was a great warrior. He had great longevity, and above all, he was the intimate friend of Lord Krishna. Modern imitation yoga schools are thus condemned because they are completely ignorance of the desired goal. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. You know something, even see, today, as on today's date, if we have to learn yoga, we have to go to an institute and go in the morning. How the time, how will we go? All this problem. Arjuna had so much higher facility than us. Many yoga guru would have come home. They all would have in Gurukul only would have learnt everything. So many higher facilities were there. In spite of that, Arjuna is saying that it is very difficult to follow. It is very difficult to do Ashtanga Yoga. Correct? Hare Krishna. Yes. Now, this is a wonderful verse. All of you repeat after me. This and the answer. You can refer it to everybody. These are Nega Vikramana Shastri, and these verses are the first verses which I learnt. Beautiful verse this is. Chanchalam hi manah Krishna.
Chanchalam hi manah Krishna.
Pramathi balavadridam.
Pramarthi balavadridam.
Tasyaham nigraham manye.
Tasyaham nigraham manye.
Vayoriva sudushkaram.
Vayureva sudushkaram.
Hare Krishna. Dushkara means very difficult. Sudushkara means very, very difficult. Correct? Sudushkaram. Where Sumanda, just now we saw. Manda means dull-headed. Sumanda, very, very dull-headed. Prasidati, easily achieve. Suprasidati, very well we attain. Okay, Hare Krishna. Yes, Rogini Mataji. Go ahead.
Mataji, just I actually wanted to add a comment. The first time when I read this note 2 years ago, I felt, अरे ये मेरे बारे में बोल रहा है. That
You
was
are
the first.
very well. Mataji, for that matter, most of the lectures when we hear from great devotees, acharyas, we feel it is only meant for me. They are only, we say, Prabhupada says, give two with this. Jute say, slippers to your mind. The mind will not listen to you. Hit the mind is so hard, he says. So like that, when acharyas give classes, we will feel like they are hitting us very hard. But another beauty, Mataji, sometimes what happens, we keep looking for one verse. Oh, this verse, that day, that good. Prabhuji said, why am I not getting, why am I not remembering? That also comes, na Mataji? Exactly that word also will come. Then we feel so, like how Krishna listens to me, we feel both are possible. When Juta Pandanga, it will be very much possible. And, many times it has happened with me. Sometimes if I'm too much involved in the work or something, in between, I'll try to remember a verse. I will not be able to totally forget. But the next lecture, when I hear, automatically that verse will come. That is, again, the beauty of Paramatma. He listens from the heart. Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji, yoga is not that easy because we need to take a lot of time. Bhakti because devotees are there. Yoga, most of the time, wherever we go, very few people will be there. We have to go a long way and come back. And body will not listen, especially in this Kali Yuga, the body does not listen. Correct, very difficult for, because what we eat is not that pure food also. Where do we get that pure sattvic food? So pure food is also contaminated. And breathing system in Kali Yuga, we can vouch for it. Everybody, 100% people breathe the wrong way. Actually, when we inhale, the belly is supposed to fill. But if whenever you have time, just simply unconsciously you breathe and watch. Don't do it consciously, then we will do the right way. Unconsciously, just sit and watch. When we exhale, the belly will be coming out. When we inhale, it will be going out. Actually, that is wrong. Correct. So that means the pranayama aspect also has gone. That's why I mean to say. Okay. Hare Krishna. Yes, who wants to read the translation and the slide?
Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. For the mind is restless, turbulent, obstinate, and very strong. O Krishna, and to subdue it, I think, is more difficult than controlling the wind. Nature of the mind. Mind is restless and turbulent like the wind. For a man in the practical world who has to fight so many opposing elements, it is very difficult to control the mind. Artificially, one may establish a mental equilibrium towards friends and enemies, but ultimately, no worldly man can do so, for this is more difficult than controlling the raging wind. Mind as strong and obstinate. Intelligence is supposed to direct the mind, but the mind often overcomes one's own intelligence. Just like an acute infection may surpass the efficacy of medicine, a strong mind may overcome one's own intelligence. Hare Krishna.
It's a beautiful analogy. Also, Srila Prabhupada has given that one slide we used to see, horses. 5 horses are the senses, and then the rein is the mind. Then the person who is standing and controlling the rein is the intelligence. Like that, So for this verse only, Srila Prabhupada has given that analogy. And it's like acute infection. When we have, sometimes what happens, the medicine may not work if the disease is very acute. So similarly, strong mind also. That is why the other day we saw, what was that? Indriyanin paranyahur indriyabhya paramanaha manasastu para buddhir yo buddhye manasastu saka 3.42. That is, the mind should be stronger than the senses, but the intelligence should be stronger than the mind. Then everything else will be controlled. Through the mind, the intelligence will be able to control the senses. So that is what we have to train. So next, Krishna is going to give the same answer. You have to practice and practice and practice. Okay. So, Shri Bhagavanu Vacha.
Shri Bhagavanuvacha
Asamshayam Mahabaho.
Asamshayam Mahabaho
Manodur Nigraham Chalam.
Mano Durnigraham Chalam
Abhyasena tu Kaunteya.
Abhyasena tu Kaunteya
Vairagyena cha Grihyate.
Vairagyena cha Grihyate.
When we read like this, it is so easy to understand the meaning. As Samshayam is doubt. Oh, Arjuna, there is no doubt at all. Mahabaho. Arjuna is addressed as Mahabaho here. In the previous one, Arjuna addressed Krishna as Madhusudana, because lots many doubts in my heart. So Madhusudana is the demon, whom Krishna killed. So he's saying, oh Krishna, as you killed the demon Madhu, you kill all my doubts in my heart. That is why purposefully he addressed as Madhusudan. But here, Krishna is telling Arjuna Mahabaho. How wonderful to be addressed as Mahabaho by Krishna, Supreme Personality of Godhead. Mano Durnigraham Chanam. Are Baba, who said it's very easy to control the mind? Mano Durnigraham Chanam. Correct. I agree to it. Yeah, but it is not impossible. It is Durnigraham. It is difficult. Balehi difficult, but it is not impossible. This is a very important thing. Krishna, motivates us. Right? Krishna will never say, you don't know anything, I am telling you. No. He keeps on motivating Arjuna. So he says, Arjuna, you are very correct. You are telling the truth. I agree with you. But one thing, you said it is impossible. Sorry to say, it is very difficult. How it is not impossible, it is I am possible. So from this verse only they took that. I apostrophe am possible, it is I am possible. Okay. So what does Krishna say? Oh my dear Arjuna, Mahabaho, Abhyasa, keep practicing. Nothing is easy, even for a small baby to walk. How many times the child gets up, tries to walk, falls down, again gets up. It does not give it up, right? So we all are like small babies for Krishna. So Krishna is telling, don't give it up. You can do it. Abhyasena, keep practicing. But another very important element is required. That is, you should have the detachment. If you are attached to everything, then you will not be able to control your mind. That is why Krishna has been giving this lesson of equipoise, equality, no duality, right from the beginning. Yesterday also he told in that verse, Sukham Dukkam, which was 32. Sukham va yadi va dukkam sa yogi paramo mataha. Whether it is distress or whether it is happiness, these yogis are equipoise. For them it is sama, it is equal. Correct? Sayogi paramo mataha. So Krishna is saying to keep your mind equipoised, this quality of detachment is very, very important. Because if we get a lottery, we will jump from earth to sky. And if we don't get, after spending so many thousands in the lottery ticket, we will blame the Lord. Oh Krishna, I bought 5,000 ticket, at least one. Some price you should have given. You are very, very partial, they will say. Because they do not know Bhagavad Gita. Samogam sarva bhuteshu name dvesho na asti priyaga. They don't know. Krishna is not enemy to anybody or priya to anybody. But still, just now we saw, Krishna says, these people are very dear to me. Who? Idam tute guhyatamam. Just now we saw the most secret. Who spreads my message? Who spreads about my glorification? Correct? They are very, very dear to me. Okay, so nice, no? So chanchalam ki manaka Krishna. Arjuna says, chanchalam ki manaka Krishna pramati balavadridam tasyaham nigraham manye vayoriva dushkaram. It is even the vayor, air, wind can be controlled, but not the mind. Then Krishna told Bhagavan Uvacha, Sri Bhagavan Uvacha, Asamchayam Mahabago Manudurnigraham Chalam Abhyasena tu Kaunteya Vairagena cha Grihyate. You can attain this, okay? So kindly, see, in 2022, when after the COVID process, they gave one presentation for everyone to do. I took these two verses only first to make the presentation. Wonderful verse there, correct? As Mataji said, it talks about us only. Yes. Read the Mataji, read the slide also, Mataji, this one.
Nature of the mind. Analogy. Mind as driving instrument of a chariot. Reference Katha Upanishad. Individual soul is the passenger of the chariot. The body is the chariot. The intelligence is the driver. The mind is the driving instrument. The senses are the horses. Easiest way to control the mind, chant Hare Krishna in all humility, as suggested by Lord Chaitanya, Trinadapi Sunichena. Srimad Bhagavatam, Savai Mana Krishna Padaravindayo. Ambarish Maharaj fixed his mind on Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Vachansi Vaikunta Gunanu Varnani Karavarir Mandiramarganadahu Shrutim Chakarat Achyuta Katanu Varnani. Nice verse, that is correct. Then Mukundalinga, you try to by heart. Definitely that is a very, very wonderful. Ambarish Maharaj Stuti and Vrittasur Stuti. They are the shortest prayers. Just four verses, Others are very long. Gajendra, Kunti Stuti, and all, so many verses are there. But this Ambarish Maharaj Stuti and Vrittasur Stuti. Vrittasur Stuti, as I said, amazing. He only asks for devotees association. He only asks for SEVA, whichever birth he takes. He tells Indra, oh Indra, kill. As I told Dadichi Muni's bone. From that they made one Vajrayuta. With that Ayuta only he can be, Vritasur can be killed. Who gave them the idea to Devatas? Vishnu only, because they all went to Vishnu only. They said this Vritrasur cannot be killed because he is not only Asura, he is a devotee also. So how can we kill? So that time what happened? That Dhanush, something he uses, which one of the Aida, one of the weapon, but that could not do any harm to Vritrasur. Then finally Vritrasur himself subdues. He tell Indra, Indra, this is the time, kill me. This weapon, you put it on me, you will win. Indra ko to samajh mein nahi aaya. What he says, what to do, but still, Hare Krishna. Vritrasur prayer is also very nice. And why? Because he was the dear devotee, Chitraketu, in the previous birth. And he was too close to Lord Shiva. That is how treating Lord Shiva as his friend. Parvati got very annoyed, How can you show your friendship in front of everybody? She, took it very offensively. That is the reason. Okay, Hare Krishna. Very nice verses there. Next 2-3 verses are amazing. See, one question Arjuna asked, Krishna is going to answer 2. Similarly, another 2 questions, 2 questions, 2 answer. Again, another 2 questions will come. For that, the answers are the wonderful answers. Okay? Hare Krishna. The next was by Supreme Personality of Godhead. असंयतात्मना योगो दुष्प्राप्य इति मे मतिः वश्यात्मना तु यत्तथा शक्नो वाप्तुम् उपायतः. Hare Krishna. Yeah, who is reading? Translation? Very well. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Vamshi Prabhu, you want to read?
Hare Krishna Mataji, I'm waiting.
Okay,
Hare
Shravanand
Krishna.
Prabhu, you'll read 6.36.
Yes.
Translation.
Translation. For one whose mind is unbridled, self-realization is difficult work. But he whose mind is controlled and who strives by appropriate means is assured of success. That is my opinion.
Very well. Which verse he will refer? If you have to, take this verse, which verse he will refer? Panduratmatmanastasya evatmaivatmana jitah anatmanastu shatrutve vartetatmaiva shatruvat. Is right? A trained mind is our friend. Untrained mind is our enemy. Correct? So that we can refer over here. So what does this say? One whose mind is unbridled. This is the analogy which Srila Prabhupada gave, that the deepam. The deepam, when it is as where is wind, it is put off, right? So where is no wind, there only it can spread the light. So similarly, if the mind is also unbridled, then the mind can overcome the senses. And if the mind is able to control the senses, that mind is our friend. Other mind, he'll say it is written on the cigarette packet. This will what it will kill. That dangerous death, leads to dangerous death. But still people see that because they are not able to, their mind is not their friend. If it is their friend, it would control the senses, it will control the urge to smoke. If the mind is not their friend, it will say, Arey, kya jata hai? Aaj ye katti, another 1 hour, one more. Endless. Because that mind, they have not trained their mind. At least for this reason, we all should strive. Yoga is very important. How to bring the control mind? The body has to listen to us. If the body listens to us, the mind will listen. So at least in the young age, little bit of the asana is very, very important. Because when we do asana, the intake is just 1/3. Exhalation is 3 times that what we take. So we take in one pose, like any asana, Gomukhasana, for example. So when you hold like this, then you take, and then you hold, then you release slowly, then slowly we release the breath also. It should be always 1:2:4. Well, if we take for 4 count, if we take 8 counts, we should hold. Slowly in 16 counts, we should release it. It is like that, okay? So that time what happened? The mind listens to us. Because when we hold, the breath, kumbhak, what we call, the mind becomes stronger. It starts listening to us. So the mind which listens to us become our friend. It will, good things it will tell us. Okay, Hare Krishna, go on, Prabhu. Slide.
Control the mind. Krishna's solution: control the mind by practice and detachment. Practice recommended for modern age. 9 types of devotional service. First and foremost, practice is hearing, Shravanam. Hearing is a powerful method for purging the mind of all misgivings. Effect of hearing: the more one hears, the more one becomes enlightened and detached from everything that draws the mind away from Krishna. Detachment from matter and engagement of the mind in spirit. By detaching the mind from activities not devoted to the Lord and getting attached to the devotional activities, one can very easily learn Vairagya. Impersonal spiritual detachment is more difficult than attaching the mind to the activities of Krishna. Impersonal. Yes, Mother. Hare Krishna.
So first attachment comes first or detachment comes first?
First detach.
Mind can be never inactive. So if we detach, how will the mind be inactive? So
Engagement.
before that we have to attach it. See, and electricity in the house we give the wiring, etc. we do. Unless and until it is connected to the mains, we will not get electricity in our home, correct? So first it has to be connected. So our mind has to be connected to Krishna. It is not difficult. Be in association, automatically they will give the connection. So first we have to come in devotees association, then only we will be able to detach our mind. Because if we try to detach first, mind is a monkey. It will keep on jumping from one activity to another, one desire to another. Not possible. So first we have to be in association in order to attach our mind to Krishna. Then automatically detachment will take place. That yesterday, that verse 2-3 times we said, Shri Krishna Namadi na bhavet grahyam indriyaihi. Krishna will take care of our senses and he will control our senses. So automatically senses will be detached from the sense objects which attract the senses. Are you able to understand this? This is very easy if we try to understand. First, we get paramdrishva nivartate, vishayavini vartante, niraharasya dehinaga, rasavajam rasopyasya. So that means Vishaya. Vishaya means what? Material and desires. Vishaya means all the desire which we have towards the material nature. I want this also, that also, house also, car also, promotion also, wife also, children also. Vishaya. Vishaya vinivartante. Correct? But what should we do? Parandrishva nivartate. If all those desires, if we direct towards that one person, then Vairagya will automatically take place. Krishna will give the Vairagya. That is why Ataga Shri Krishna Namandi Nabhavid Grahim Indriya, when will get? Seven Mukhehi Jihvado, Seva. One of the yes we saw yesterday, Seven Mukhehi Jihvado. What will Krishna do? Swayam Spuratyataha, Swayam. I will myself help you to understand me. I will give you those senses with which you will be able to understand me. Dadami buddhi yogam tam. Okay, Hare Krishna, so nice it is. So impersonal spiritual detachment. These all are for the Mayavadis, like we may call even Brahmavadis also we can call. Who are Brahmavadis? Who do not get attached to the form, personal form. They all talk about impersonal form. Lord has got the form. So many verses are there. Narada Muni, he saw, when he meditated, he saw, after losing his mother, after his mother passed away, he went to the forest. When he meditated, he saw the form of the Lord in his heart.
Suddenly.
So Mataji, is it Paramatma realization? or
Yes, Prabhu, yogis are Paramatma realization.
Paramatma
Correct.
realization?
All yogis. Karmis, Brahman realization. Yogis, Paramatma. Impersonal people have the realization of the light effulgence, but the yogis have the Paramatma. Paramatma means what? That is actually called, it's only this much, no? The length of Paramatma is supposed to be only this much. Where there is no form. That is why they are only up to Paramatma realization. Only the devotees have the Bhagavan realization. They can serve the devotee. Okay, Prabhu, this impersonal talks about Brahman realization. But the yogis talk about, yogis get the realization of Paramatma. Okay, 3 levels. Sat, Chit, Anand, always. So, Sat is the knowledge. Knowledge is Brahman realization. Chit has knowledge also and the Paramatma realization. Oh, that is the knowledge and the realization. And Bhagavan has all three. That's a 3rd level. Vadanti tat vidattvam yajnanam advayam. Advayam. Brahman people say there are not two. Dvayam means two. Advayam means there are no two. So what they say, Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmeti, I am the Lord, you and me are the Lord, we all are the same. This is what non-devotees say. So that is why it is said, in which Upanishad, in one of the Upanishad, I forgot, Avaishnava Mugodgirnam Papam Charati Purushaha Shunvata Shotavyam Naiva Kaschit. We should not hear from this Avaishnava. Avaishnava Mugodgirnam, from their mouth, from their words, we should never listen to Bhagavatam. Harikatha. It is equal to, correct, Prabhu, what you were saying?
Milk touched by the serpent.
So if even the milk does not, the serpent does not have to drink the milk, slightly, that one small touch of the milk by the poisonous sake, will we drink it? We'll throw. Why? It is contaminated. So non-devotees, Brahman realization peoples, never we should listen from them, because they are impersonal. They don't worship the personal form. They have this idea of Advaitam. There is only one. I am also Lord. You are also, because we are the part and parcel of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is what they say. They do not believe in the form. They worship the formless Brahman. So that is equal to, that is what what is that? One word is there. I am not getting that word. Avaishnavam Godgirnam Papam Jarati Purusham. No, Hari Katamritam. Shunvatam, correct. We are hearing from them. Naiva kinchit. Not even once we should hear from them. Sarpo uchishta payotata. Sarpa uchishta. That is the uchishta, remnant of a poisonous sex touch. Yes, Prabhu, Vamshidhar Prabhu.
Okay, Master, I will read next sloka.
Okay. So this impersonal, we should not. Okay. Hare Krishna. Next one. 35. 35 only we learnt now. So what is the process? The process is Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atmanivedanam. So it starts from Shravanam. We should hear from spiritual master. We should hear from sadhus. That is why in the beginning I said, who are they? Guru, Sadhu, Shastra. Spiritual master, Sadhu, Vaishnavas, and Shastra. From them we have to listen to the Shastras. Okay. So this analogy, remember, hearing from other people is like what? Drinking the poisonous milk. Drinking the, the milk touched by the poisonous snake. Shravanam naiva, correct. Okay. Shravanam naiva kartavyam sarpa uchishta payotataha. Okay. Understood? So Shravanam is very important. But from whom we have to hear? Only from devotees, not from non-devotees. Okay, so Pareshanubhava, Bhakti Pareshanubhava. So what is this Pareshanubhava? Spiritual satisfaction achieved by positive attachment. One second. Positive attachment of service. That is why I said first we have to attach to Krishna, Parandrishva, then only we have to detach from the material, what is that? Material objects, material desire. So it is practical because by hearing, so many verses we have heard. Even Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita in so many, more than 12 verses, he says, Tachrunu, Mayasakta Mana Partha, Yogam Injan Madashaya, Asamchayam Mahaba. No, what is it? What was I saying? Maya Sakta Mana Partha, Yogam Injan Madashaya, Asamchayam Mahabhako. Yatagnasyasi tachrunu. I think this is the 7th chapter, first verse, if I am not wrong. Yeah, correct. Yatagnasyasi tachrunu. So there also, in 15th chapter also, Krishna tells in 2 places, Shunu me, please hear, listen to me. So to Arjuna, only Krishna is saying, listen. In school, in 40 minutes period, you will hear only 40, listen to me. Because, people don't listen. In Kali Yuga, we don't have the habit of listening. We have only the habit of speaking. There has to be something here, no? If something is here in Tamil, we say, Chattila irundana apela varum. What is the meaning of that? If something is in the vessel, then it will come in the serving spoon. Is it not? If nothing is in the vessel, what will come in the serving spoon? So similarly, if something goes here, recorded here, enters here, then only it will come. This is output. Mouth is output. Correct? And Shravanam, ears are input. Through ears it goes. Yesterday we saw that was Pravishta Karna Randrena. That is why Srila Prabhupada said the ears which has not heard about Krishna Katha is equal to the snake hole. Okay, Hare Krishna. So hungry man is satisfied with the food, feels satisfaction and nourished. Isn't it? So same way here, what happened? We have to the spirituality. Once we serve Krishna, then we feel nourished. How Shravanam is also a service. Hearing about Krishna is also a service. Preaching about Krishna is also a service. Just now we saw that verse, you remember? 18 point, what is it? Yeidam guhyattamam, that 6-8, no? 18, that is again. Yeyavayam paramam guhyam madbakshe dishwabidasyati. Who are they? One who preaches about my knowledge. So Krishna said, he is my most dear person. So we have to remember that. Madbhakteshwabhi dasyati. Okay? Hare Krishna. Then devotion service is compared to curing a disease which is very acute. Mataji said, sir, just now, amanitvam madambitva. That is a process. Through that process only, we can purify our heart. 13.8. Amanitvam madambitvam ahimsa kshantir arjavam, self-control. Acharya upasanam shaucham stairyam atma vinigraha. Indriyartan, that is controlling our senses. There are 8, 13.8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 5 verses talk about 24 qualities of process. Once we adapt these 24 qualities of process, then yes, that is ultimate. We will reach definitely Krishna. Krishna says, no one who understands my activities as divyam. Janma karma chami divyam yevam yo veti tatvatah tektva dekam punarjanma naiti mameti so Arjuna. So one who knows and understands that my activities are divyam tektva dekam. While leaving the body, they will come to my abode. Correct? So that is why it is not only for activities of Krishna, activities of even Vaishnavas are also divyam. So many ways. That's just now we discussed about Chitraketu. Divyam. Parvati Mata cursed him. He did not counter her. Parikshit Maharaj, divyam, because his activities are divyam. He gave shelter to Kali. He understood. He gave shelter to, he understood the problems of earth. You know, that is a nice pastime that is. He understands his activities are very, very divyam. And his birth is divyam. In the womb of Mother Uttara only he saw the Lord. His death is divyam. 7 days he got the notice. You know, we don't get a notice. Ayurgarati Vaipum Sam Udyan Astam Yennasao. We don't know. Every sunset and sunrise brings one day down. When are we going to leave our body? We do not know. But Parikshit Maharaj got a notice. 7 days, I will come and pick you up, my dear Parikshit Maharaj. Parikshit Maharaj did not run from pole to post. To whom to give my wealth, to whom to give my this Rajyam, that kingdom and all. No, he ran to the forest thinking it's a blessing for me because I did a papa, I did an aparad. So this is the best prayashchitam. He did not believe at all. This is the best punishment for me. He ran. Okay, Hare Krishna. So expert treatment for the mad mind is what? Mind is monkey, mad monkey. That day I think Shavanan Prabhu only said. When I said monkey, Prabhu said mad monkey. Correct, Prabhu? You only said? Yeah. Hearing of the transcendental activities of Lord Krishna. So that is, we have to nourish our soul. How can we nourish our soul? As we nourish our body, Annamaya Kosha, Pranamaya Kosha. So like that, Anandamaya Kosha is inside, minute. We can't even see Sukshma. How to nourish that? If we have mouth, we can feed, body gets nourished. But for the soul, what is that? Nainam chantanti chastani, nainam dagati pavakaha, na chainam kleda yantapo, na chochati na marutaha. So how to take care of the soul? So hearing, this is tonic. Hearing about Krishna Katha is the nourishment for the soul. Okay? So diet is what? Eat Krishna Prasadam. That is the diet. And hearing is the multivitamin for the soul. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Yes. Sixth chapter should never end, but better than 67th. Seventh is amazing. Oh, other verses did not come. Oh, then no. We have to learn about that. Hare Krishna. Because next question is an amazing question. Okay, take the book, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Who is going to read the translation, you see. Next one. Arjuna Uvacha. Ayatit Shraddhayopeta Yogaschalita Manasaga Aprapya Yoga Samsiddhim Kam Gatim Krishna Kachati Kam Gatim. What is the destination for that soul? Kam Gatim. Gatim is what? Destination. Kam means where? What is the destination? Yeah, read Prabhu. Hare Krishna
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna Mataji. Translation and Bhakti Ki Jai. Arjuna said, "O Krishna, what is the destination of the unsuccessful transcendentalist who in the beginning takes to the process of self-realization with faith, but who later deserts due to worldly mindedness and thus does not attain perfection in mysticism?" Hare Krishna.
Haribol. Most of the yogis are these days like that, correct? They will start the yoga process, but destination is very far. Because why? What happens in for the Ashtanga yogis? Why they are not able to reach the destination? Hare Krishna.
After getting the benefits of yoga, they will
Siddhi. Correct.
they will
Enjoyership.
uh,
So they get the Siddhi. Because of the Siddhi, what happened? They forget the final destination and they start playing with Anima, Mahima, Lagima, Garima, all those Siddhis, So that is why they are not able to. It is like, that is why in many analogies it came, no? We have to water the root. Water the root. Similarly, we feed only our stomach. Whole body is nourished when we. So similarly, that one supreme, if you worship, other yoga and all will automatically come. So if you water the root, fruit will automatically come, flower will come, fruit will come, everything will come. So similarly, if that is why Bhakti Yoga is going to start, correct? 7th chapter onwards. Krishna's beauty is, you see, in the 5th chapter end only, he started with Ashtanga Yoga. If you all remember, correct? And here now, 7th chapter onwards, Bhakti Yoga is going to come. So he started here only. Okay, no problem. If a devotee, what is his question? He works whole life for, with this Ashtanga Yoga. What at the end, if he does not reach the destination, what will happen to him? Such a wonderful question, correct? This is Kali Yuga, Arjuna. When in a Kali Yuga, you tell anybody to do anything. First question is why? And we appreciate also because that leads to creativity. We teach them to question the question. That is a problem, correct? So here, Arjuna is also, where from we learnt it? We learnt from Bhagavad Gita. Every chapter, beginning, he throws 2-3 questions and Krishna gives answer. So we also motivate everybody in the Kali Yuga, learn to question the question. Hare Krishna. Yes. Anybody? Yes, Mamshidhar Prabhu, next one. Kachchinnobhaya vibhrashtat चिन्नाभ्रमिव नश्यति अप्रतिष्ठो महाबाहो विमूढो ब्रह्मणस्पति.
37, Mataji.
38 I read, Prabhu. I think Prabhu read 37.
Yes.
Unsuccessful. What is the destination of unsuccessful yogi? It is continuing. In 3 verses he will ask. Krishna also will give 3 verses answers. Yes, Prabhu.
O mighty armed Arjuna, does not such a man who is bewildered from the path of transcendence fall away from both spiritual and material success and perish like a river cloud with no opposition in any sphere?
Hare Krishna, it's a beautiful analogy. You know, riven cloud means what? You know, there will be a big cloud on the sky. And sometimes what happens, when the wind comes, small clouds will depart from that big cloud. I don't know whether you all have noticed or not. If we actually, the problem is we never sit and watch the nature, correct? If we start thinking this all are Krishna, we will enjoy every small little bird going in group and one leader, you know, guiding them, and the sound, the beautiful sound early in the morning, isn't it? Okay, so this cloud, you know, 1 or 2 clouds, small cloud will come, and at that time if the breeze comes, what happened? This cloud cannot again, this cloud will, we say na, chinna binna. Have you heard that word? Where they go, where they stay, what is their destination, we won't know. This small cloud which has come out of the bigger cloud does not have any destination when the wind blows. So Arjuna is telling like that only. Oh Krishna, I might be practicing all my life to become a sadhu. Sadhu means to become a sanya, I mean, who can take samadhi, correct? The last one, dharana, dhyan, samadhi. So I may be working whole life. But what if I am not able to take samadhi? Even if they take samadhi, you know, they will merge with the Brahman. Then Abrahma Bhuvana Loka, sorry, what is it? Tetam Gatva Swargalokam Vishalam. Shine Punyam Attir Lokam Vishanti. They will come back. But you know, like Arjuna is telling, sorry, Srila Prabhupada is giving this analogy that if a small cloud comes from this bigger cloud, it may not reach the destination. It may not go or come back and merge with the big clouds. Sometimes if the wind is very fast or very forceful, it loses its identity totally. Where it will go, what happens to this, nothing we will come to know. So Arjuna is much worried. Okay, you taught me about the Ashtanga Yoga. I may follow it also. By chance, if I fall down, what is my destination? Okay, so anyway, tomorrow only we'll be able to see the answer. But Vamshidhar Prabhu, if you want, you read the 39 verse and this one, translation. Ketan me samshayam Krishna.
Mataji, 38 translation is read?
Yeah, riven
done.
cloud. Riven cloud, just now Vamshidhar Prabhu read, correct? Yeah,
Yes, sir.
39 verse and translation, Prabhu.
एतान् मे संशयं कृष्णात् चेतुम् अर्हसि अशेतशः त्वत् अन्यः संशय असंशय संशय अशश संशय संशयस्य चेतना उपापद्यते.
Hypapadyate means to find it out. But that one, asya, that is, we say, what do you call that? Case ending, we call it as, na? with, by, and all case endings. Okay, what he is saying, Etanme samshayam. Samshayam means what? Doubt. Oh Krishna, this is my doubt. Like a riven cloud, na udar ka, na ghar ka, na ghat ka. Neither I will become a devotee, nor I will become a elevated, who is that, Ashtanga yogi who can take samadhi. So what will happen? This is my doubt. Oh Krishna, can you please tell me? I ask you to dispel it completely. But for you, no one is to be. Say, Prabhuji, did you read? Did you finish it?
Sloka read Mataji Sloka.
Translation.
Translation by His Divine Grace Prabhupada Ki Jai. This is my doubt, O Krishna, and I ask you dispel it completely, but for you no is to be found who can destroy his doubt.
Yeah. Krishna, other than you, who can destroy my doubt? Very correct, right? Only Krishna can destroy. That's what is that? 10.11. Teshamevan kampartam akam ajnana jamtamaha nachayam atma bhavasto jnana deepena basvata. Right? Guru only can do it. Because Arjuna accepted him karpanya doshobhagata swabhava. In the beginning only, Shishyaste agam. Sadimam tvam prapannam. Guru only can dispel. Ajnana timirandasya jnananjana shalakaya chakshurun militam yena tasmishi gurave namaha. Oh my dear spiritual master, you can only dispel my darkness and light. Which light? Jnana Rupi. So that's what Aham Jnanajam Tamaha. This is the Prayojana. We have a Sambandha Abhideya Prayojana. So 10.8 is Sambandha. 9 and 10 Abhideya. Actually in 10th verse, one line is Sambandha, one line is Abhideya. Then 11 is Prayojana. Prayojana is the what is the goal? What will I achieve? So here again, Krishna is asking, please, you only can dispel my darkness, ignorance, darkness in the form of ignorance. And you only can light the lamp of knowledge. So Krishna, please explain. So next tomorrow, the answers are amazing. Seriously, 40, 41, 42 also can be by hearted and they are very easy. If you understand the meaning, it is very easy. Prapya punyam kritam loka ushitva shashwati sama shuchinam shrimatam gehe. This we have been referring many a time. Okay, if not, very great. Elevated means like, that he will 100% attain samadhi, we thought. So like that elevated devotee, what will happen? Prapya punyam kritam loka ushitva shashwati sama. Sorry. What is it? Atava yoginameva. Kulai bhavati dimatam. So what is this? Kulai bhavati dimatam. You will take birth in a great devotee's house. Okay? So I did not want to keep the suspense to you. So I have told these are the two answers. Krishna is going to do. Don't worry. We saw that day, what is that? I told yesterday one verse, Vatat Chitra Padam Gare Resho Yasmin Prati Shlokam Avadya Vadhyabi Namananantyasya Yashonkitani Grinvanti Shunvanti Dhayaba. Hearing. What is that? Oh Krishna, yesterday Mataji asked the question, no? Mataji, if we read it wrong, what Krishna says? What if it doesn't matter? You read wrong. I am there to fix you back. So some scriptures, there may be so many grammatical errors in many scriptures. No problem. If they talk about Krishna, these errors are negligible. Okay, these errors do not play any vital role, provided they speak about Krishna Katha. But the other literature, no. That is what Avaishnava Mukodgirna. Correct? So that we should not read, we should not hear because it is contaminated. Okay? Hare Krishna. And I requested two, only for those two it is pending. Otherwise I could have given the mark. Two assignments I have got without name. So please, those who are in the, okay, today I will write it in the group only. I think if they are not present, how will they know that they have to send it? So if you send with the name to my WhatsApp separately,